Hey, it's LoopedQ back here with another episode, and today we're going to be talking about a whole bunch of topics, so let's go ahead and get it started. So basically, the first topic is, KONEKOKITTEN was under fire recently on the RTC for monetizing a video about a death inside of a Roblox community. Basically, the guy named NewFissy is a Roblox developer on Treelands and Adopt Me, both pretty popular games, and basically he had to stop developing on Treelands because of how bad it was, and it was mostly because one of the people at Treeland's developer team died, and the developers around him started being depressed, etc. And he couldn't really even write the code because he wrote it inside of high school. And obviously if you wrote it inside of high school, as coding was a very different style and probably way more messy, and he would have to rewrite the entire game to work anymore on it. So he stopped developing it and stopped giving it updates and started working on Adopt Me. And basically, yeah, he got in trouble for monetizing it because it was about a death inside the Roblox community, and it was really sad. Personally, I kind of think he shouldn't monetize it. From a business standpoint, he does, have to live off of this full time, and he does need the money to, survive and pay bills. But it was about somebody's death, so you guys can go ahead and decide what you guys think about it. Personally, I'm just kind of in the middle on this situation. Usually I choose a side, but I'm in the middle this time. But yeah, let's go ahead and move to the next topic. Our next topic is about user-generated content. So I wanted to go ahead and give my opinion on this because it's been really big on the RTC, people talking about this and how it would affect Roblox as a whole. The first side of this is where Green Little Cat says there's most likely going to be a user-made content catalog section coming soon to Roblox featuring user-made accessory gears, bundles, etc. And he shows a screenshot of the code. And then he says this will most likely be locked off to Star Creator members and not available to everyone. It's going to be a little messy if Roblox allows us for everyone to create their own stuff. That'd produce a lot of inappropriate items / knockoff limited. And as you can see from this screenshot, people would definitely post knockoffs of items. And he said the cheapest thing that they can post is 150 Robux. So Lord Calco also tweets, I have a terrible thought that limiteds will have been discontinued because Roblox knows people are going to make their own hats / version of limiteds instead of actually buying the limiteds. If this turns out to be true, it may be. There doesn't appear to be requirements to make UGC. This is bad. There's possibly no requirements to make UGC. It doesn't show any of these inside of the pic anyways. It's a pretty cool, but it isn't worth it at the expense of limiteds, trading, and collection, in my opinion. Of course, if this were to happen, my opinion is that people would, make knockoff versions of, Dominuses, and basically nobody would be buying Dominuses. And Roblox would lose a lot of money because people who buy Dominuses, they of course give a tax and everything, and if they don't give that tax, then Roblox really can't make any money. So Roblox could make money for other things, but Roblox does make a lot of money. And also, just limiteds in general, they make a lot of money from. And so if all limiteds were basically just worth 120 Robux, Roblox would make little money because you can just get a Dominus for 120 Robux. Why get it for 100,000 Robux? But it would be pretty cool if they had a person checking to see if it was not a copy of other important items. However, then they would have to hire someone who really knows the catalog, because if they didn't, then they wouldn't be able to judge if a Dominus was worth anything and if it was just copied. So that could potentially ruin Roblox, ruin trading, etc. And limiteds really just give a lot of money to Roblox, and I don't think they would be removing them. Moving on to our next topic, NATHORIX made an oopsie. So basically, he pasted a copy and paste that was very, let's just say, inappropriate for his young audience of kids who play Roblox. Anykick says, hey, at NATHORIX, I complimented you for making a wise choice for once by deleting a copy and pasta. Then you replied to my reply with a Thanos NSFW. Are you okay in the head, or? And obviously, this is Andy's side of the story, which he posted on his Twitter. Here's the video.
Alright, so this is a quick video because I want to cover something real quick. Nathan still hasn't learned his lesson about sending pornographic images to anybody, let alone on a public thread. So me and my friends were trolling around with Nathan, and he made this stupid copy pasta, which is really creepy, by the way. But to be honest with you, it is kind of creepy to ask your underage audience like this. But my friends went ahead and posted jail images. So after seeing this post, me and my friends, we were all like, okay, that's pretty awkward. And my friends proceeded to post jail images, basically pictures of jail. And I never really responded. I was I was just laughing from the sideline. Now I know he'll take this out of context, so a few days ago, we sent him, jail images. I was included as well. And this is completely, different from what we're having, having a discussion here. So just remember that. So just a prevention from him taking it out of context. But then, he made a tweet saying, "Oh, you should not post Cloudcaster, which is a good decision." And I replied with "wise choice." And guess what Nathan replies with? "A Thanos schlong." And I don't know what's up with this guy, but Nathan cannot go without sending a schlong, anybody's schlong, to anybody on this internet anymore, let alone on a public thread. I don't know what goes through your mind when you're replying to people, dude, but this is not okay. I'm 15, you're 19, and you sending imagery on a public thread is wrong in itself, and I honestly don't know what you thought of when you sent me that, even as a joke. So if you want to watch the uncensored footage, it is right here. So yeah, go on the Dropbox.
Basically from that you can see Andy's side of the story. Anyways, now you see that side. I'm pretty sure it's very accurate. I agree with most of it. And basically they were just having a laugh, posting a jail screenshot under NATHORIX's post about I should really stop pasting copy and pastas. Lame-o. NATHORIX just replies saying I live in your head rent free, and then down it says okay pedo, and of course if NATHORIX is not a pedo, and people keep on saying this about him and basically just slandering him, and people actually do think he's that. And then down it says he's not, he's just a creep, it's called an insult. Personally, I do not think using the word pedo is an insult. I think it's slander. And then somebody replies, then don't slander him, calling him a serious thing. He isn't. It's not slander, it's a joke. How soft are you? And I actually kind of find it funny how he says it's how soft are you when all I did was, zoom on his chin, and he got really mad at me and said I was body shaming him. For him to do that and then call someone soft, it's kind of hypocritical. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, turn on notifications, follow me on Twitter. And I also got a new outro. It's pretty cool. Go ahead and check it out. And yeah, like and subscribe to join the circus. And tell me guys your opinions on these situations down below. And goodbye.